welcome back to the Dark Veil Brewing channel. My name is Tim. Oh, today it's not very dark. No, there is a strange glowing burning object in the sky called the sun, which we haven't seen for months. It's just decided to appear today and burn my face off. But alas, let's get on with the video in either case. So I'm quite conscious that my last video probably went on a bit too longer than it should be. At the end of the day, I'm a kit brewer. I'm not an all grain brewer, so my video should not take 40 odd minutes. So today I'm gonna try and do a condensed video, less faffing around, less joking about, less doing this, less doing that, and already I'm waffling, so let's just get on with it. You know what video it's gonna be today? It's gonna be another homebrew kit. It's gonna be a kit from Muntons. It's from their flagship range. It's the Kolsch beer. And we'll go into exactly what that is now in a minute. You can tell it was, can't you? And if everything's now in a minute or back there by there. Yeah, that's the kit we're going to do. So this kit was very, very kindly sent to me by Muntons. So I haven't paid for this. So thank you very much, Muntons. It's a very appreciated gift. And it's their newest beer in their lineup of flagship range. So Muntons Flagship Range, just to give you a little bit of history of what that is. A couple of years ago, Muntons celebrated the centenary, the 100 years of supplying brewers and beer brewers and makers with hops, grains, and all the other lovely stuff that goes into beer making. And to celebrate the centenary, they released their flagship range of beers. So everything they've learned, and picked up over the years and developed over the years, they've put into these kits. So it's the best quality ingredients. I'll read off the back of the box in a minute. Best quality ingredients, the best kits they can do, and a premium style as well. I've already done one of their flagship ranges before. I've done a West Coast IPA, which turned out really, really nice. It was quite strong as well. That was a 7%er. Oh, by the way, the Belgian triple is going down a treat. A good treat. And they've released another one, their newest one, and this is the newest one they've released. Sorry, the Kolsch beer. So it comes in at 4.8% once it's brewed, and it makes 40 pounds. So it's a 23 litre kit. Okay, so what is the Kolsch kit? Oh, sorry, I'll tell you the ones after. So they do a hazy, zesty, fruity. They do a hoppy citrus, which is the West Coast IPA, which is what I did. Hoppy multi citrus, which is an American ale. Multi toffee hoppy, and a rich creamy velvet, which is like a milk stout. But this is the Kolsch. So I don't even know what it is. It doesn't tell me what it is. Yep, not a clue. So let's get on and unbox the bugger, shall we? I've already had a sneak peek just to make sure everything's there. So let's get into it. There we go. I don't know if you can see inside there. So we've got 2 sachets of hops. So we have, oh, never used these before, 30 grams of Hallertau hops. They call it pops anyway. Hallertau hop pellets, whatever. And a pack of 30 gram of Saz hop pellets. So there we go. We've got a nice little hop sock. Quality kit with a hop sock. And we got K97 safe ale yeast. So how much of that is that? We've got 11.5 grams of that stuff. So there we go. We've got our all important instructions. And then behind that we have... Okay, so we got... I'm breaking the place. We got 2 cans of...
He says when she gets them out of those goddamn packets.
There we go. We got 2 of these. We got 2 cans of liquid malt extract. So there we go. So very quickly, let's go through our instructions. I'm not going to waste time going through all the equipment. I've done that time and time again. You know it's going to be fermenter, hygrometer, thermometer, spoon. That's it. Okay. So, oh, there we go. Don't know if you can see on there. There's their range of beers. Look. So that's the other flag. What's the hazy IPA, West Coast IPA, American Pale, American Amber, and the Milk Stout. They're other ranges. So the Kolsch is that new. It's not even on there yet. So the instructions. The first part of the instructions are as per normal. Just make sure everything is clean. Oh, this is new. Okay, so fill a measuring jug with 500 ml of boiled water. Let it reduce to 75 degrees, then add the Saz hop pellets. So we're actually steeping hops. So when you steep hops, it just basically means you're putting hops into warm water, and you let those hops dissolve, and they go into the mix right at the beginning. That's something you only tend to do with all grain brewing. So yeah, that's the first for me. So we steep in some hops. There we go, and then it's put the cans in water as per normal, and tip the cans in. All right, okay. So there's different types of malt extract in here, which I think I know why. 4 litre bowl water, use a still spoon, pour the cans into the fermenter, put boiling water in each can just to get the rest of the extract out. Add 4 litres bowl water to the fermenter using a sterilised spoon, mix the extract until it's dissolved. Then you add the steep water, taking care not to include any hot material. I think on this occasion, I don't normally bother, this occasion I will use the hop sock. And then top the fermenter up to 23 litres with cool tap water. Take a hydrometer reading to get your starting gravity, and then once your temperature's been between 18 and 21, add the yeast, and that is it. After 10 days, you add your second hop pellets, your second pack of hops after 10 days, further 4 days. So it's going to be a 2 week. It's going to be a 2 week brewing process in total, guys. Okay, so 10 days. With the the 2 cans up to 23 litres plus the steep hops and the yeast, and then after 10 days add the extra pack of hops. You add these Hartella ones, and then leave for another 4 days, and then that's it. So your fermentation will be complete when your beer is below 1014. So that's our final gravity goal of 1014. That's pretty much it. It doesn't say anything about temperatures. It doesn't say anything else about stuff like that. So that's it. One thing I have noticed is there's no brewing sugar here with this kit, and it doesn't mention using brewing sugar. So I'm assuming all the sugars that the beer needs to ferment is already contained within these cans. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So like I said, I'm going to try and rattle on with this. I'm not going to try and make it dragged out as like I normally do. We've got our hops, we've got our yeast, we've got our 2 cans of liquid malt extract. I'm going to get on with cleaning everything. I'll catch you in the kitchen once I'm getting ready to do everything. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so our tins of malt extract are currently softening. So I'm going to go ahead and open our Saz hops. I'm going to do the sniff test. Ooh, they're nice. Oh, I love any hops, as you know. And we're going to put them in the hop sock, and then we're going to steep them. So here we go. Gently does it in the hop sock, making sure we get all that lovely goodness. Yeah, packet's clean. There's our gorgeous Saz hops, and we'll tie them off. Our hops are steeped, our cans have been softened up for about 20 minutes, and we're going to, oh yeah, that's my little brew helper for the day. Ignore her, she's fine, as long as she doesn't lick everything. And yeah, we'll get on with putting the extract in. So there's 2 different types of malt extract. There's the darker one and there's like a toffee coloured one. So, and they smell absolutely beautiful. So that's what's left in the cans. So we're going to get some boiling water and rinse them out. drop the water in from a height, because by dropping in at a height, see how the water's foaming up? You're already adding oxygen into the water as you pour it in. So that helps us with the yeast process when we put the yeast in, because the more oxygen there is in there, the better the yeast will work. Okay, so we've added all our hot water. Now we're going to add in our steep water. So this is the Saz hops. So here we go. See if we can wring a bit out of it. All you all grain brewers, don't judge me. But I'm squeezing every little bit of the hop extract as I can. There's not hop extract, this is actual hops. Oh, I know there's people go, don't do it, don't do it. But I want to get as much hop flavour from this as I possibly can. So that's why I've squeezed it out. Okay, now we just got to top it up with 23 litres of cold water. So that's all done. Like I said, it was a very, very quick win, because I know I spent too much time faffing around special effects and adding silly clips in. So it was a very, very quick process of how you can brew it. That was well under an hour. So yeah, it's done. While you work, why not treat yourself to a beer? This is the Belgian triple that I brewed last time. A couple of kegs of it over Christmas. It goes down very, very nice, but it is definitely a sipping beer, not a glugging beer. And it's really good. It tastes just as good as it did the day I brewed it. Pardon me. I poured this half an hour ago whilst I was brewing, and it still retains the head. It's a fantastic, fantastic beer. It's a little bit cloudy, this one, because it hasn't long come out the garage, so it's got a little bit of chill haze on it. But that's lovely. That's really nice. A nice compliment to go for brewing. The only thing I didn't show you, which I forgot to do, was a hydrometer reading. But I've taken one there, and we've got a gravity reading of when he settles down, 1.040. So that's 140. So before we can add our hops, or before, well, don't talk nonsense, read from your instructions. We've got to get to a target of 1.14, so 1.014. And that's when our beer is ready. And we should be at an ABV of 4.8%. 4%'s good enough, but that's 1.040. So we've got to drop quite a bit yet. So, so what we're going to do, that's out there chilling. I'll let that get down to 18 to 21 degrees. Then we'll add our yeast. We'll leave it for 10 days. We'll add our next hop addition, which is the hops I can't pronounce. We'll put those in. We'll leave it another 4 days, so that'll be a full 2 weeks. We'll then take another hydrometer reading and see where we are. All being well, we should be good, we should be brewed. But we need a target ABV, or target hydrometer reading of 1.014. It doesn't actually say what temperature this beer needs to ferment at. so I'm not quite sure what to do with it. So I'll probably keep it sort of wrapped up in the day with blankets as I normally do, and then I'll put the heat pad on the night just to keep it above 15 degrees. So I'll aim to keep it between 15 and 20 degrees. That seems to be the ideal sort of mid-temperature for yeast to ferment at. So yeah, so that's what we'll do. So I'll check back with you then. Okay, so we're now going to check our ABV. So we're going to go with our original gravity of 1.040, and then we're going to take it down. There we go, 1.040. Then we're going to take it down to our final gravity. So this was stuck for 48 hours. So it's 1.012, which gives us an ABV of 3.6. So it's not the 4.8 which the kit suggests, but 3.6. That's a nice sessional beer. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That's not an issue. Okay, so here I'm just priming the kegs with some ordinary table sugar. It's about each tip is about a teaspoon, so about 3 teaspoons is enough. Just to give the kegs a decent bit of priming and help secondary fermentation. Okay, kegs are primed, beer is ready, and we're just going to put our auto siphon in, which is this device here. So you gently lift up the plunger here, I call it a plunger, and then push down gently. If you push down too hard, beer just spurts out through the top of that little hole. It makes a hell of a mess. And then one good push then, and then there we go. We've got a good flow straight into the kegs. So the beer's flowing nicely now into the kegs. I'm just using a torch just so I can check the fill level. You want to fill it up to about an inch away from the top, just so you have enough headroom for the pressure to build in there. And then I'm inserting the grey rubber bungs then, which will seal the kegs tightly shut. And yeah, it'll just be left then to condition. Okay, that's a good little yield. So that's 4 kegs and 3 500ml bottles. There's a little bit of wastage left. I'm not too concerned with that. 4 kegs and 3 bottles is I'll give the bottles away anyway, but the 4 kegs of beer is perfect. So yeah, I'm happy with the yield on that one. So all ready for the Six Nations Rugby. Okay, so it has been a total of 4 weeks-ish now There's the beer, all nice and finished. You saw me load it up into the keg machine, put all the bits and bobs on it. I didn't bother waffling through all that because you've seen it all before. And like I said before, I'm trying to make this video fairly short. But there it is. There's the beer in the glass. It smells very crisp. It smells very clean. And I've had a swig of it. I'll have one for the camera. That is a delight. That is really nice. That is really, really nice. It's quite cold, so I can't give you all the proper flavour profiles, but I'm sure they'll come out once it warms up a little bit. But it's nice. It's a nice flavour. There's no off flavours with it. You definitely get a bit of a hoppy hit from it, and you get that nice little dry mouth feeling at the end of the swig as well. So I'm really, really happy with that. Yeah, nice beer, nice smooth bubbles in it. Good head retention. You know I like a good head retention. That sounds really rude. But yeah, it was a delight. Really easy brew to do as well. So that's the Muntons Flagship range of beers, and it was the Kolsch beer, which was their brand new one that's been released, I think, tail end of last year. Yeah, that's it in a glass. It was really easy to brew. It stood up really well in the kegs. That's come out beautiful, really beautiful. So yeah, it's a win for me. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to try and enjoy the rugby season. Wales aren't doing too well at the minute, and we've already started, and I can see the wooden spoons on the way. But hey ho, with a beer in my hand and a bowl of crisp next to me, it's not going to be a bad thing. But whichever nation you're from, if you're from one of the 6 nations, good luck to you for the tournament. And this is Darkville Brewer Tim out. I'll see you on the next brew. Enjoy yourselves and take care. Oh, I'm enjoying myself. Right, catch you again.